Hi everybody. This video is brought to you by Mr. Unknown, who says, I'm a right-inclining fellow conceived still living in California. I went delicate MGTOW quite a long while before hearing the term after an excessive number of treacheries from ladies. After that I tracked down your substance as well as TFMs and RGEs. It supported me that I was in good company and went chips about a year prior. I saw a few things very quickly when I embraced MGTOW. I was beginning to stand out from ladies, both at work and beyond it. Ladies who wouldn't care much about me are presently faltering over their words when they attempt to converse with me, and how little it gets them appears to just support them more, similar to they need to demonstrate to themselves that they can stand out enough to be noticed. There are times where my emotionless appearance is burdened as far as possible due to how abnormal a portion of these ladies really are when confronted with an uninterested man. I can't say I've been approached by any 10s, however a couple 9s and a great deal of 8s, rather than the 5s I was making do with prior to going MGTOW. The other fascinating thing is the way my companions and collaborators respond to these experiences as well as my way of life overall. I thought there'd be more kickback, particularly from my female companions when I made sense of why I turned down that cutie who attempted to converse with me. Shockingly, the majority of them have begun to concur with me, yet make little affirmations that they envy me. Their ends of the week are a field of additional time work, honeydew records, regular checkups for the children, and trivial show with their life partner. And it's glaringly obvious the appearance in their eyes when I go over how I essentially do anything I desire, at whatever point I need. Whether that is placing an additional little while into my exercise center exercises, perusing a decent book for half of the day, or being stuck to my television for a large portion of the end of the week when a new game comes out. My time is 100% mine and never feels squandered or futile. I find it fascinating that a ton of my female companions have told me you're brilliant, ladies are insane, and a couple of the folks have conceded that they want to do that as opposed to arranging around their women. A couple have communicated mistrust or scorn at MGTOW. However, the help from my circle has been staggeringly certain generally. I couldn't say whether you'll concur with this guidance or not. However, I'd urge individuals to abstain from calling attention to female nature, or announcing that you needn't bother with no lady in that frame of mind of loved ones. At the point when I was asked about for what good reason I was as yet single, I recently said that I became weary of looking one day, and for reasons unknown life appeared to get better when I halted. Individuals appear to acknowledge this, and when asked again later, I'd gradually present what I am familiar with ladies, as well as how much peril they present in current society, all while never raising the expression MTGOW. Well, Mr. Unknown, thank you for the point. I bet if abruptly you offered any of those super hot ladies consideration, they would promptly lose interest. I suspect that they would recover their certainty that all men are drawn to them, and thus they would quit stressing over reaching that stopping point, since it's most likely uncommon that a straight male oddball them. It presumably never happened to them. Perhaps you're setting off their daddy issues on the grounds that their dad wasn't around when they were more youthful, so they overcompensate by endeavoring to be truly gorgeous, so that no man will at any point overlook them in the future. Presently, a man is overlooking them, and it possibly sets off cherished recollections of being disregarded and going unacknowledged. Are these ladies truly inspired by you, or would they say they are more intrigued to realize the reason why you're not drawn to them? Everything you shared here says to me that men heading out in a different direction that are alluring and effective are giving ladies a conniption fit when they disregard them. They're presumably contemplating internally, and that's what feeling terrified in the event that I'm insufficient for a man like him, then, at that point, I'm most likely insufficient for different men like him as well. They feel that assuming that they address you, they will figure out that you're gay to ease the anxiety. They need to demonstrate to themselves that they can definitely stand out. On the off chance that you're heading out in a different direction, and with certainty single, it resembles you're taking a mirror and mirroring ladies' frailties right back at them. What's more, by luring you, they feel far better about themselves again on the grounds that they don't feel like their looks are going down the latrine yet. Perhaps MGTOW doesn't irritate ladies since they can't get their hands on a man's assets. Perhaps it has more to do with the way that it removes their female card when a person chooses to go priest mode. You likewise talk about how when you let individuals know that you're dumb looking, they appear to be somewhat certain or unbiased to the news. My reasoning is that when MGTOW channels in men that are heading out in a different direction let others know that it's female nature or conduct that is the issue, it naturally implies ladies get defensive. Yet in the event that you simply say you quit looking without it being ladies' shortcoming, then I suspect they're all right with it in light of the fact that for them, it implies you won't go out there and educate different folks regarding female nature. They consider you to be an affirmed single guy, and the harm, so to talk with respect to giving and safeguarding to ladies is restricted to the deficiency of only one man, yourself. Additionally, they likely expect that since you sing that you're not looking. That doesn't imply that some lady out there could not simply appear haphazardly in your life and get along with you. Clearly, the ladies pick the men rather than the reverse way around. These ladies that you tell about your lone wolf way of life hope that in the long run somebody you can't avoid will ultimately appear, so they don't have anything to fear from you, since their ladder-like mysteries are protected and the chances are very great that you will get along with somebody. However, being single means you must rival those bustling couples out there that are staying at work past 40 hours for lodging, and that implies you want to invest your free effort to additional useful purposes. On the off chance that you're playing computer games, perhaps stream and bring in some cash off of it to counterbalance the rising expense of being a solitary man in our general public. In the event that you read, perhaps do some book audits on the web. Attempt to work a business into your recreation exercises, and that way you can solve two problems at once. Most folks, as of now, aren't saving enough for retirement in advanced age. I was considering going even above and beyond and purchasing a house to reside in, yet enhancing it to look like the 1950s, minus the insane 1950s housewife, and charge individuals to do visits. That would likewise positively make a lot of ladies insane, exhibiting the kitchens of the past, considering most ladies of today can't cook. I think about the thing I'm attempting to say is that we must be progressively innovative with regards to our living plans as men to earn barely enough to get by and carry on with a respectable way of life. It's either a road brimming with homes that are historical centers, or changing over an old stockroom in Niagara Falls into a gallery complex and getting turning assortments from odd and uncommon exhibition halls from all over North America. That is only the set of experiences polishing me. At any rate, that is all there is to it for now. Much obliged again, Mr. Unknown, for the subject. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Gratitude for taking your day-to-day portion of red pills, and remember, a red pill daily keeps the honeydew records loaded with kid exercises away, so partake in the remainder of your day and good wishes.